In all the years been doing this show, you're the first person who ever came on here and played this. I thought that was called the sousaphone. Is that the same?
Well, it's generically, we call it a tuba.
Can I ask you a question? Why does one take that instrument up? I mean, it's always intrigued me.
You know, the nonconformist in me. I wanted to be a drummer originally, you know, in the 5th grade, and my mom said, well, you know, sure, but everybody plays the drums, you know. Why not something huge?
So you actually played this?
People?
You actually played this in marching band?
I actually did. From the 5th grade on, I played the tuba. Ultimately, when I was a senior in high school, I became the drum major of the marching band, which is terrific job.
You mean you stand and do
Well, it's more than you think it is. Drum major's job in the marching band, first of all, conduct the band.
Yeah.
Secondly, and more importantly, point out horse droppings during parades. It's...
You're up front,
You saw, you know, you watched the Thanksgiving parades today. You saw the drum major, the guy in front. You know, you're always following the mounted police.
Right.
So he's the guy. Dun, 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 dun.
I think a lot of kids took up a marching in a high school so they could get into the football games. Also, you just take up an instrument and you get in free.
You get a bus ride, you get a free ticket, you know, you go in. Well, I'm from the suburbs originally, suburbs of Philadelphia, so we would go, really, great, the main line.
Were you into sports at all?
No, I was really a geek in school. I mean, I played the tuba. I was the president of the debate team in school. That's how macho I was. One guy below me, and he was, you know, chess and Latin clubs. So that was... Yeah. I mean,
not a jock. Huh?
No, not a jock by any stretch. I had one trophy, got one trophy in school. Everybody else's trophy, you know, the little brass guy on the top, the football players, he's in some, you know, some great pose like that, you know. No lie, my little brass guy is a guy in a 3-piece suit going...
The debating society.
Yeah, the debating, president of the debate team.
So you're in a big hit for this Back to the Future thing.
Yeah, it's
like a monumental thing. And you're in the sequel?
In the sequel as well, Back to the Future 2 and 3 coming out next summer. Yeah.
That's what I understand. They shot the sequel and shot parts or most of the other sequel that's coming out in the fall, right?
We shot them back to back, since everyone was together, and you have, I mean, huge talents like Michael Fox and Bob Zemeckis, the director.
Chris Lloyd.
Chris Lloyd on the set, so we just kept going.
Hey, it's good to meet you.
Very nice meeting you.
Hope you come back and bring the tuba and
It'd be my pleasure.
Does he not?
Billions and billions of miles. For that.
Here's Johnny.
Tell you what, look, hey. You folks, you got to simmer. You're going to give me performance anxiety. I know your type. You're hot for me now, but tomorrow morning you want to give me cab fare home. You sound good tonight. 27 years and I still get suckered into coming out here every night by that big welcome. Yeah. Before we begin tonight, I'd like to remind you that a laugh is a terrible thing to waste.
Did they leave?
Well, did you hear the startling news today? And I think we knew this all along. Today, the New England Journal of Medicine came out and said that oat bran has no special cholesterol-lowering abilities.
Right.
True. Everybody is shocked. Today I saw Wilford Brimley pigging out on pork links at Tail of the Pup. Nothing. Has nothing to do with it. I'm not making that up. This has nothing to do with lowering your cholesterol. And Wilford Brimley did a commercial today. He was a little on the defensive. He said today, all right, so it's not the right thing to do. But I got 2 ex-wives and I need the gig. So, but I tell you, if you have oat bran at home, do not throw it away. It makes an excellent grout for bathroom tile. Did you ever try oat bran? How many of you tried it? Come on, be honest. Yeah. Look, you could put a shag rug in a blender, and it'd be more digestible than oat bran. It is. Now, what they say, I love this. They say it's still good to eat oat bran because it says it exercises the colon. Big deal. So does a bowl of styrofoam chips and milk. Is this on or did this go off? Does the sound go away for some
Just a
reason?
little bit.
Or is it just me?
It's not your fault.
What?
It's not your fault.
Well, I've had the...
Those are good jokes. I'm laughing like hell.
Well, that's why you've been highly paid all these years. What was I talking about, oat bran?
Yes.
Oh, we brought in the one from Kmart now. Good. But I was shocked when I read that today. They found out that oat bran is no more effective in lowering cholesterol than other grains. Now, that confirms the doubts I had before. Now, didn't Secretariat die at 19? The horse.
Yeah.
Big racehorse who ate bran all his life. Died at 19, and I'm going to join him very soon. You know what I hope that they find out?
What is that?
Well, I'm going to tell you. I hope they find out in the future that the only thing that lowers cholesterol is a big truck stop cheeseburger. Wow. Here's another report you might not find interesting either. In the paper today, they report that coffee and the caffeine improves your sex life after 60 years of age. That's true. Now, I know it's true because last night Fred de Cordova had himself hooked up to an IV of Maxwell House. So, but that's all. Now, how many of you saw that in the news? I'm not making it up.
Yeah.
That caffeine, for some reason, improves the sex life. So,
Keeps you awake.
what? I'm busting my out here, and he gets a big laugh. Like I was going to say, it keeps you awake. Coffee improves your sex. Ed, you ought to be glad to hear that because your honeymoon suite's going to be kind of crowded. Just you, Joanne, and the Hills brothers. Let's see. What else is in the news? Stand by in case I need you again. Here's some other starting news. They held was the NATP convention, the television convention they held in New Orleans. Geraldo Rivera came out and made a startling announcement. He announced that no longer will he do shows that feature deviant sexual behavior or kinkiness.
Yeah.
It may be true. I saw his show today. It was Florence Henderson and Irene Dunn. A show entitled Women Who Julienne Their Potatoes. One reason... Now, one reason Geraldo gave for changing the shows, he says, because of his image, because of the nasty jokes that Johnny Carson has been doing. Oh. Now, folks, that's me, the George Bush of comedy. I make a surgical strike, get my man, and I'm out of there. Yeah. Anything? Now, how many of you know that I'm sweating a lot right now? How many of you know? Did you read that Vice President Quayle's trip to Latin America has been scaled back? He was supposed to go there. They scaled it back because they said the Latin leaders did not want him. Originally, Dan was set to visit Mexico, Venezuela, and Honduras. Then it was revised to just Honduras. Now Dan says he's just going to make a courtesy call on the maitre d' at Taco Bell. And I thank you for your support. We have one of the great football players of all time, Mr. Art Donovan, is here tonight. And from the San Diego Zoo, San Diego, how can you mispronounce zoo? Well, tonight I can do it. From the San Diego Zoo, Miss Joan Embry with some fascinating animals. So stay where you are, and we'll be right back. Yeah, okay. Well, one of the best times we all have in the show is when Miss Joan Embry drops by from the San Diego Zoo with some unusual animals. Let's see what she's brought tonight. Would you welcome Miss Joan Embry? What a beautiful...
This is Dakota, and he
Dakota?
is a Canada lynx from our Rare and Wild show at
A
our
lynx?
San Diego Wild Animal Park.
L-Y-N-X, right?
L-Y-N-X, and they are incredible because they have been designed for living in the snow, and they have snowshoes built
Is that,
right
look
in.
at the feet on this.
Huge feet. He's 9 months old, and he's
Look at the
only
feet.
half grown. He weighs about 18 to 20 pounds, but they can weigh up to 40 pounds.
Now, this is not out of the wild. This is raised domestically? So
This
he's...
one was born in captivity.
Could I pet him?
Yes. He's going to come see you.
Oh.
And the tops that you see on his
Wow.
ears
Yeah.
actually are like antennas. They help him to hear.
Uh-huh.
He's looking for his toys.
What is his toy?
We have one
Oh,
right
look
here.
at this. Isn't that beautiful?
Show you how agile he is. He's
All right.
purring
He's purring, yes.
really loudly.
Let me turn around.
Hi, come around here.
Over here.
Look.
What's his name?
Dakota. Hey,
Dakota.
Look at Dakota.
Dakota. Here.
Oh, look how quick they move. Is he declawed at all, or?
No, he has all his claws, and they're sheathed. And if he wants to capture his prey, which is mostly snowshoe hare, then he uses those claws to grasp them, because they're also very quick.
Yeah. He's
Notice
looking
how
around.
he
We have
goes
some
right
lights down
for
there,
it.
and them lights may be bothering him a little bit.
Now, their population is directly related to available prey. So when there's lots of snowshoe hare, their population rises because there's lots of game. And then as they knock
Yeah.
off the population,
That's not an endangered species, is it?
he is not.
Right.
But in Europe, he is, where he's been hunted excessively for their beautiful fur for coats.
This is not something you'd have for a house pet, would it?
I would not suggest it, no. They're very active.
When you see a mouse come out at night seeing this?
Very active, and they would destroy your furniture because
Yeah.
they'll mark their territory by actually raking their claws on the trees. And if
Yeah.
you had them in the house, they'd be doing that.
That's a
to your
beautiful
furniture.
animal. That's a beautiful animal. Okay.
Okay,
We'll
now we're
take
gonna
him. We'll take him back.
Come on.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Go ahead, Dakota. We'll see you
Look at
later.
those feet.
A lynx. I don't know what she brought tonight.
Oh, boy.
What the hell is that?
Well, we have a marvelous reptile collection, and not everybody sees them.
I thought they
up
were. I
close.
thought they were
often-
stuffed.
They often bypass them looking for the large mammals like lions and tigers and bears.
What is this?
That is a chameleon, and that one is from Kenya. This one's from Madagascar, and they are arboreal lizards that come from, in the most part, tropical areas, from Africa, Madagascar, and there are a few other specimens. And what we're going to try and do is show you the most unique feature about them. They have eyes on turrets, so they can look forward and backwards at the same time,
Right.
which helps them to hunt. And the horns are prevalent on the males. But the most incredible thing is that they have a tongue that's longer than the length of their body, which they use for capturing insects because
And
they're
sticky
slow-moving.
on the end, you mean?
It's sticky on the end as a sticky pad, so it's folded accordion-like in their mouth.
Uh-huh.
What we want to try and do is see if we can entice one of them to actually eat for you. Now,
All right.
this one is quite large, so he
What is
eats-
this here?
He eats, this is a cockroach.
A cockroach.
Now see what he's doing here? He's watching
Look.
it.
Well, Look at the tongue. Wow.
Look at, now, and
Can you see him with a drive-by window at McDonald's? Here's your burger. Wow.
he makes pretty quick work of it. Now, so what they do is their eyes will both focus straight forward. Their eyes will focus forward. And then they focus on it, and that tongue just will go out. In his case, he can reach about 2 feet. But what I need to do, could you hold him for one? I need to release this a little bit. We put a rubber band on it so that it wouldn't get away backstage.
How often, how many times a day does he eat?
There you go. Well, they'll eat a couple of these every day. You want to try another one?
No, I don't think so.
We have smaller ones for yours. Let's see if the little guy will eat here. This one I don't mind grabbing quite so much. Picking up cockroaches is not really my favorite
No, I can see why.
pastime.
Ah.
Got to get a hold of it. Okay. There we go. Let's see if this guy will do it.
Does he see it?
It's kind of better if it moves. He's watching you. See the one eye pointed
He's
backward?
looking back over here.
Now the one that we're trying to feed,
That way.
the small one here is a live bear, but that one lays eggs.
He's looking back here, backwards.
He's watching you.
Over here.
He
Over.
can actually watch you and watch this cockroach at the same time.
Watch this over here. That's it.
Here you go. Here it is. Here it is. See, it's not moving maybe enough.
Well, and maybe he's just not hungry.
Let's try this one. Here, you want another one? Notice the prehensile tail wrapped around the branch. Here he goes. Yeah, he's just watching me too. Now the foot structure on this animal is really incredible. Just made for trees. Here we go. Come on. The tongue slides forward to the front of their mouth, and then muscles around the tongue contract. And as they contract, they shoot that tongue out.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That's all right.
Let's try a big one. These are hard to catch.
Hey, what's he doing here? What's this one doing?
He's watching the movement.
Why is he coming this way? He's coming down the branch here. Is that...
They just eat insects. Okay, here we go. Come on.
Yuck.
Go for it.
No, I guess
No.
not gonna do it, huh? Well. No, I guess not.
Almost.
Why did I guess this kind of an audience would like this? We're going to have to take a break. We're coming right back. Let me show you what I saw on the side of my coffee cup a moment ago. Look at this. It's not real. One of our fun-loving staff went and got this and stuck it there. All righty. What does Joan have for us now? Another animal. No kidding. Okay. It's a large rat. I think we've had. Is this the kinkajou?
No,
No, it's
actually, this is the cuscus, and there
A
are
what?
only two cuscus.
A cuscus.
It's a phalanger, and a phalanger is a marsupial, and there are only two in the United States.
I've never heard of it before.
It's a spotted,
CUS?
CUS, and she was found in New Guinea. We were doing a expedition to remove animals where forests were being completely devastated and to save some of what is represented there, which is very unusual wildlife. And we'll see if we can bring her down.
Cuscus.
Her name is Claire. Come here, Claire. Claire is arboreal.
And she's got a hold of your hair, too.
Claire has a hold of my hair. Come here, Claire. Come here, girl. Okay. Now,
It's a
you
very
can feed her.
unusual animal. What does she have? She has a little bean here?
She's a spotted cuscus, but only the males are spotted.
Yeah.
And she has a prehensile tail. And she likes fruit and vegetables, lives in the trees, is nocturnal, and most people have never seen one because
I've never
they
seen
live
one
in
before.
very dense forested areas.
Look at the little hand. She's grasping the.
And we're hoping to find a mate for her and try and raise them because New Guinea is very sensitive right now with the tremendous loss of
Yeah.
forest habitat to animals that live there.
Cuscus.
Cuscus.
How many of you have ever heard of it before? I haven't. Would you like some pineapple?
And very little is known about this animal. Nobody knows the gestation period, for instance, which we assume is short because she has a pouch.
Right.
And we don't know anything of, at this point, captively of rearing the young. We know that they eat
Look at that.
fruits
There's pineapple now.
and vegetables, and they look like a tree kangaroo a little bit in the way their feet are structured for climbing trees. She has a real rubber-looking face. You can
It's a
see the
lovely
eyes
animal.
are
Yeah.
typical of a nocturnal animal. She
That's
sleeps
very
wrapped
pretty.
up in a little blanket, and she isn't even on display yet. She's just gone through quarantine coming in from New Guinea. Now you can kind of see the pouch
Got a
right
little pouch here? Yeah.
Right there, right on her belly.
Well, isn't she pretty? Okay, thank you, Joan. It's always good to have you on the show. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks much. Thursday. A postcard. Yeah, something different, huh?
What they wanted.
We just had a couscous on the show. Why? I don't know. We're going to take a break. Then Art Donovan's going to join us. Stay where you are. Look at that. Art Donovan's here tonight. Thank you. Art Donovan was one of the best defensive tackles ever to play the game of football, which he did for 12 years, most of it with the Baltimore Colts. He was All-Pro 4 times, played on 2 championship teams, was inducted in the Football Hall of Fame in 1968. Would you welcome Art Donovan? Art? You're with us tonight.
Thank you.
Are you?
Watch out for those bugs.
Yeah. Are you pretty close to your playing weight when you played pro ball?
Well, I weighed about 2 years ago. I weighed about 340. I'm down to about 295 now.
Yeah. Now, when you were at the Colts, about what did you range at?
Well, I had to weigh in every Friday morning at 275, and Sunday morning I was 285. I didn't eat all week long. I drank a few beers, but that was it.
I read your book a couple of days ago. You had a book called Fatso. That's what they called you when you played pro
That's
ball,
what
right?
everybody calls me.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I was 17 pounds when I was born.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
my mother couldn't walk for about 3 weeks.
17 pounds. You still get a kick out of watching the game a lot? It's changed a lot since you
Oh,
played.
yeah, it's changed. I don't watch it. I'm not going to waste my time watching Tampa Bay play the San Diego Chargers. Or I watch Shula's team and I watch Raymond Berry's team on kind of my teammates.
Yeah.
But other than that, I watch the Bears. I like Dick the way he acts.
Yeah.
And, there's so many other games.
You played when football was a different kind of game. Now, let me ask you. There's a rule that they have now called in the grasp.
Beautiful.
The quarterback goes back, a guy comes in, grabs his jersey, the whistle blows, and they say, he's in the grasp.
Yeah, well, I want to know the official what he knows in the grasp is.
Yeah.
Like when we played, the quarterback threw the ball.
Yeah.
And about 5 seconds after he threw the ball, you hit him.
Right.
And the officials say, you're getting close. Don't do it anymore. So I'm sorry, I won't do it, 4 plays later, boom, the thing.
You intimidated him in those days, right?
You had it.
Was this the day before you had the cage?
Well, you had a cage. Now you can't even get your fingers in there anymore. They got plastic going around.
Gee, what a shame, Art. What a hell of a shame that is. Are the players different today? Now,
I don't know because I don't play today. You know, they get hurt and they lay on the ground for 15 minutes, and you got the chaplain and the assistant chaplain, and you got the trainer and his assistant, and the equipment man out there. I don't know what the hell he's out there for. And after 15 minutes, the guy jumps up and runs off the field. That's what all this is all about.
yeah. And, well, now, when you played, according to your book, you guys played hurt. I mean, really hurt.
Well, we had to play. We didn't have that many guys.
Right.
And one time I broke my leg, and 2 weeks after I broke my leg, the coach says to me, "You got to play." I said, "I can't play. I can't even walk. How the hell am I going to play football?" He said, "When they snap the ball, fall down." He said, "Maybe you're lucky somebody will trip over you." So every time they snapped the ball, I fell down. And at the end of the game, the guy playing in front of me says, "That's the hell of a move anybody ever put on me."
In other words, you
He says,
just
"I
fell.
never touched it all day."
Yeah. Were you ever hurt bad when you were playing pro ball? What's the worst? What's the worst
I
thing
got
that?
kicked in the face. I got about 58 stitches.
Yeah.
Of course, that doesn't bother my face. Just give me another wrinkle. Look like
Yeah.
a Prussian general, you know.
Well, nowadays, as you said, there's so many things outside of the pay. We'll get to that in a moment. But now they got the special teams that receive the kickoff. They got the special teams that cover it. They've got the offense, the defense. They got a guy from Estonia who comes on, you know, who kicks it and says, "Hey, me kick, make touchdown," right? Thinks he's made a touchdown. What do you think of all this? I mean, the
Well,
specialization.
first of all, you mean they got to go to Estonia, wherever the hell that is, or they got to go and get all these sidewinders to kick a ball. There isn't a kid in college that can kick the ball, an American kid?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it seems like they have to go all over the world to get, they got Japanese. I don't know, they got all kinds of things. I better watch myself to get on somebody about saying China.
Well, no, that's true. Now, when you played in the days when, and nowadays athletes, I think the myth is gone that athletes are all heroes and all nicey-nicey, because it's come out in recent years that athletes are human beings and they have their, they like to go out. And in your days, a lot of guys went out drinking right after the game.